One of the major achievements of the CPIM-led left-front government was to distribute land amongst the poor and the landless. This was done using the 1955 West Bengal Land Reforms Act's Article 49. The refugees were given the patta of land as well as unconditional land deed. The workers of the tea gardens of North Bengal had long been demanding to be given ownership of the land on which they are staying for the past 4 to 5 generations. In an attempt to establish her party's stranglehold over these poor workers, Mamata Banerjee, after assuming power in 2011, had begun visiting North Bengal and promising many sops to them. One of these sops was of course giving them patta of their land. Though promises were made, nothing concrete happened on the ground. Just before the 2021 assembly elections, the TMC government came up with the Chasundari scheme, in which it was decided that the government would construct houses for the workers of the tea gardens. Accordingly, 500 crore rupees was allotted in the budget for 2021. It was decided that the State Housing Department would work together with the Labour Department and prepare a list of all the beneficiaries of the scheme. According to the budget proposal, 3 lakh permanent workers working in 370 tea gardens would benefit from this scheme. It was later learned that out of the rupees 500 crores allotted in the budget, only rupees 104 crores had been spent. After the initial year, budgetary allocation for this project became meager. The twist in the tale lies in the fact that the TMC government was in reality using the Chasundari scheme to dislodge the tea garden workers from their homestead where they had been living for generations. If the garden workers could be moved away from their present location to a place near the forests, the land on which they lived could then be declared as surplus land and be used commercially. Under the leadership of CITU, the garden workers declined to relocate to these newly constructed houses, which were far away from their workplace. Moreover, in the garden where they stayed, they had land for cultivation and animal farming, which supplemented their poor wages. The houses under Chasundari did not provide them with such opportunities. So the workers stepped up their demand for land on which they lived to be given to them. Sensing the displeasure of the garden workers with the Chasundari scheme, the Mamata Banerjee government decided to abandon the scheme and come up with Chasundari Extension Scheme. Under this scheme, it was decided that the garden workers would be given homestead pattas up to 5 decimals and financial assistance of 1.20 lakh rupees. The government had decided to give this land through the Refugee Relief and Rehabilitation Department, unlike the Left Front government who had given patta under Land Reforms Act of 1955. By giving land through the Refugee Relief and Rehabilitation Department, the government was, indeed, trying to label the garden workers as refugees, though they have been residing on this land for the past 4 to 5 generations. Once that was done, then the fear of CAA amongst the garden workers could be used to reap electoral benefits. But the tea garden workers, guided and led by the C2, have declined to fall victim to this sinister plan of the TMC government. They are demanding that the land that they are now living on be handed over to them officially. C2 has made it clear that if a garden worker is living on 2 decimal land, he should be given that, and if he is living on 22 decimal land, then he should be given patta for 22 decimal land. This movement is currently gathering steam and will become a full-blown movement once the parliamentary elections are over. The houses which have already been constructed under the Chasundari scheme will now lie abandoned. Crores of taxpayers' money has been wasted by the Mamata Banerjee government. One more dream project of the Chief Minister has gone down the drain because of the faulty planning and execution.